Combat high. Let's take a look. As we can see, Arsenal with those 5 goals, the shots on target, there were certainly more in the second period. The corners as well, certainly in Arsenal's favour, and I guess we can see those figures, the positive figures creeping up for Arsenal, who are more dominant in the second period.
More dominant in the second period with their play, and Zombat High really, they had 1 or 2 chances, but Arsenal were far better, by far the better side, and in the first half they were very clinical.
Let's take a look back at the match highlights. First of all, we can see how Arsenal took the lead because Armand Traore playing at left back with a wonderful run down the left.
Good 1-2 with Aaron Ramsey, whips the ball in, good movement from Nicholas Bentner. He met that ball while he was still running at full pace. He got away from the centre half, and he still had a lot to do because he was in front of the near post when he headed that. But good play from Armand Traore, who had a good game all round.
Arsenal scoring 4 goals in the first 45 minutes. The second was from Eduardo.
Yeah, it was good play from Nicholas Bentner again. The fullback was out of position, he didn't get round on the cover, so Eduardo just pulled to the side, opened up his body, good first touch, and then hit it low and hard past the goalkeeper. Really good finish, and even better the third one. Just a simple free kick, hits it low, hard, with accuracy. Goalkeeper was wrong-footed, but having seen Toure and Traore try expansive shots that didn't come off, it was good to see Eduardo hit the target.
And then Bentner on the score sheet for a second time. Arsenal's fourth coming just a minute before the break.
Good vision from Wilshere. Looks like he's going one way, just reverses the ball back to Nicholas Bentner, who shows great composure, just lifts his head, bends it round the goalkeeper, and it took us into the second half.
And Arsenal, as we mentioned, certainly more dominant in the second period. Andrei Arshavin, very early on, had a chance of sorts. It was a difficult chance, tight angle.
It was a chance. Eduardo and Sylvestre linking up. Sylvestre, I think, has had a good pre-season, just cutting the ball back. And this is good play from Wilshere. Aaron Ramsey just gets caught on the ball. Wilshere races into the box. I thought he was going to pull the trigger, but he just tries to lift it over the goalkeeper. It was an expansive sort of technique. He'd probably be better off just by driving it, but you can't blame him for trying something slightly different. It's only a matter of inches of being brilliant. Sylvestre out jumping the goalkeeper from a very good delivery from Arshavin. Couldn't quite keep it down.
Arsenal get a penalty, and the only goal of the second half coming after Bentner was brought down by the substitute keeper Gotchit.
Well, we saw Vermeulen hit 1 or 2 really long passes. That was a really good pass for Bentner. And Van Persie, absolutely superb. We saw him hit one in the other corner against SC Columbia. That one in the top corner, the other side. Brilliant penalty.
That was Arsenal's 5th. Zombat High had 1 or 2 opportunities. They usually came from Arsenal mistakes, but when Zombat High were caught up the field, it was Arsenal that looked to pile on the pressure, and Wilshere, well, should have done a little bit better there.
Great run, brilliant play from Nicholas Bentner, just holding up the defender to allow Wilshere to make the run. This is the wrong technique because the ball was on the wrong side, he couldn't wrap his foot round it.
Here we see the shot from Lattenstein first of all, and the parry from Szczesny seemed to set it up for Ugrai, but a good double save hit.
Brilliant double save. Ugrai did everything right. He committed Sylvestre for the diving challenge, dragged it inside, and then he's trying to pass it into the far corner. Very good composure, but Szczesny with that trailing right hand just puts it past the post. And then the penalty, well, a free kick to start with, which was a great save from Szczesny. Really shows his athleticism there.
Schimmer with the free kick, certainly goal bound.